Dan Walker has welcomed two new talented stars to the family, not long after the Channel 5 news presenter unveiled some major career news of his own. Channel 5 newsreader Dan Walker took to Instagram today to share his delight as two famous sport pundits, Gabby Logan and Mark Chapman, have been signed to Global. The company oversees many of the best-loved British radio stations, including Classic FM, where Dan now works. The former BBC breakfast star, who has been a keen sports presenter himself on Football Focus, shared the news that Global will now be launching a new podcast with Gabby and Mark, titled The Sport Agents. It follows the multi-award-winning podcast The News Agents, which surpassed 70 million downloads recently. When the new podcast launches this spring, new episodes will be delivered twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. Great signings. Welcome to the family. Dan praised in view of his 300,000 followers. Global had shared a photo of Gabby and Mark together to announce the news, which read, "With a huge summer of sport ahead of us, it's the perfect time to expand our award-winning at Global Player Original at the News Agents brand into the world of sport." The announcement was met positively by fans, some of whom suggested they wanted to see a wide spectrum of sports news, rather than having the footage dominated by football. One exclaimed, "This could be my new favorite thing. It'll cover a wide range of sports, rugby, cycling, F1, tennis, golf etc." One responded. Meanwhile, Dan, whose Instagram profile declares him to be a golf obsessive, would have no complaints about that idea. Although he is best known now for his hosting slots on Channel 5 News and, as of last month, Classic FM, Dan was once heavily involved in sports hosting himself. He fronted Football Focus for 12 years, between 2009 and 2021, and he's also been a familiar face on BBC Sports Day, Final Score and Match of the Day. In fact, his first ever foray in television, more than 2 decades ago, was for sport. He joined Manchester's Granada Television as a commentator on the Football League review show back in 2003, and the opportunities that built his career came pouring in after that.